So good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is 9:30 in the morning, 15 degrees, and I'm just leaving the hotel. I have to say that the hotel was really nice. The building must be all brand new or at least totally renovated. Let's see where I'm going here. So the hotel, the building must be totally new or at least fully renovated. Everything was brand new inside. Very big room, excellent shower, good heating and good air condition. Everything was top. And it cost me a full 38 euro. Very, very cheap. They also had a very good restaurant downstairs where I had some barbecue chicken, and that didn't cost me a whole lot either. So that's definitely a restaurant I can recommend, and a hotel. Now I'm continuing my journey. I'm going towards Portugal. I'm taking the small roads up in the mountains, and one or maybe 2 nights more before I reach my final destination, the hotel that we are going to. This is Bergfeldt's bike life. Here we are driving through the countryside in Spain. It's really beautiful, even though actually this scene is a little bit British or Scottish. Anyhow, I'm gonna pass the border to Portugal today. Before I do that, I would like to share some fun facts. So, welcome to another period of fun with facts on Bergfeldt's bike life. Today I'm gonna share 10 unknown, quirky and fun facts about Spain. Here we go.
Number 1. Spain's love of late nights. Did you know that Spain is famous for its incredible late schedule? Most people here at dinner after 9 p.m. And in the cities like Madrid and Barcelona, it's totally normal to see families and kids out in the restaurant close to midnight. They say Spaniards stay up late because their clocks don't match up with their natural time zone. But hey, it's just a part of the culture, right? Number 2. Spain has a name for people who nap professionally. We all heard of siesta, but did you know that Spain actually has a word for a pro napper? In Spanish, someone who takes siestas regularly is called a sietero. It's a lifestyle choice, and honestly, who can argue with that? Number 3. City of endless tomato fights. Ever feel like a food fight? Well, Spain takes it to the next level every year in the town of Buñol with La Tomatina. Imagine thousands of people pelting each other with tomatoes until the streets are red and everyone is covered head to toe. No one's exactly sure why it started, but now it's one of Spain's wildest festivals. Number 4. Spanish spaghetti westerns. Well, if you love western movies, here's a fun fact. Many famous westerns, including The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, were actually filmed in Spain, in a desert called Tabernas in Almeria. So Clint Eastwood might look like he's in the Wild West, but he was actually hiding out here in the southern Spain. Number 5. Spanish New Year's Eve's tradition. Grapes. In Spain, when the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Eve, people don't toast with champagne here. They eat grapes. 12 grapes to be exact. one for each stroke of midnight. And it's all for good luck in the new year. Well, try eating a dozen grapes in 12 seconds. It's harder than it sounds. Trust me, I've tried it. Number 6. World's oldest restaurant. Madrid is home to the world's oldest restaurant, Sobrino de Botín, which has been open since 1725. Yeah, you heard right, 1725. According to legend, the painter Goya even worked there as a waiter before he became famous. Imagine saying that you had dinner at the same place as Goya. Talk about a dinner with history, right? Number 7. No pants, no problem. Spain has an unofficial holiday called No Pants Subway Ride, celebrated every January in Madrid and Barcelona. People ride the metro in their underwear. It's a quirky tradition that's actually a part of a global event, but the Spanish embrace it with full humor. Why not start the year with some fun? Number 8. Holy Week processions with painted hoods. During Easter, Spain has a huge procession where people wear long robes and painted hoods called capirotes. These hoods might look like a bit unusual, but they've been part of Spanish Easter traditions for centuries, representing penance and humility. Number 9. Running of the bulls and chasing shees. Spain is famous for the running of the bulls in Pamplona. But did you know there is also an event in Spain where people chase giant wheels of shees down a hill? In the town of Casar, brave people try to catch the rolling shees for prizes and hopefully a laugh or two. And number 10. Spanish roads with superstitious numbers. And there is one to finish. Some roads in Spain skip the number 13, similar to how some buildings skip the 13th floor. It's all due to an old superstition. Even when you're on the road, the Spanish are thinking about good luck. And there you have it. That's 10 fun facts about Spain. From late nights and siestas to crazy festivals and quirky traditions. This country really has its own flavor. Hope you enjoyed it, and always stay tuned for more fun with facts on Bergfeldt's Bike Life.
Seems to me these roads never end here. I've been driving for hours, actually days, on roads similar to this one. Wow, such a beautiful. I don't have this in Sweden for sure. I like driving on tarmac as well as gravel roads. But when the tarmac looks like this, and with this bike I actually prefer the tarmac, I think. Yeehaw! So, as far as I understand, we should have Portugal straight ahead, and that also looks really beautiful. What do you think? Wow! I hope I'm going up in these mountains over there. That would be something. So here we are. This is the border crossing. So now, adios España. Welcome to Portugal. What do you know? I ended up in the mountains, just where I pointed a few minutes ago. Life is good when you're on a motorcycle. No one can argue with that. Well, turns out that Portugal is just as pretty as any other place I've been to. Really amazing. And the roads are so fun. Good condition. Winding. A lot of curves, but not too steep. Not too sharp. I think sharp is the word in English. So I'm enjoying this country as well. So I got myself a nice espresso here at Café Olago. But it's funny, they look really shocked and surprised when they see someone not from the town, and even a big Swede in his strange outfit. They look a little bit scared, the staff, at first. But it worked out good. I got my coffee, so I'm happy. Now I'm going to track on for another hour. Stop it. Yeah, this is a little bit bumpy road. I'm glad it's not raining though. These natural rocks is really slippery on a rainy day. Oh, that's a pretty church with different design. I like it. Oh, they're just painting it. That's why it looks so nice. Really narrow roads in these old towns. Yeah, he also looked surprised. GNR, some kind of security, or looked like police-ish or security guard-ish. Yeah, I don't know. Isn't it precious when the trees are covering the street and forming like a tunnel? I really enjoy going through that. I don't know why. I just wanted to check in these beautiful roads here. The time is 20 minutes past 11. It's 22 degrees outside. I am 190 meters above sea level, and my navigator here just takes me on these wonderful roads, small village roads. It's really beautiful. I don't know how to describe it. I keep saying I'm so happy, but that's actually the truth. This is, for me, perfect motorcycle life. Perfect spike life. Yes, okay. I know it's a little bit early for lunch. It's a few minutes to 12. But you know, when I saw this place, I said to myself, Anders, you gotta stop, enjoy the scenery, and while you do it, why don't you have some lunch? So I'm gonna stay here for a while. You do whatever you're doing, but I'll be looking at this. So I stopped by in this little village behind me, and I found the most beautiful beach. I would call it a hidden gem. Here's a picture of it, and I read online on Google that it's a real hidden gem, beautiful place, really warm water, and really off the beaten track. And here is the name also of the town where you can find it. I didn't stop there myself, but according to Google, it's really a place to recommend. So if you're in the vicinity, why don't you check it out? So I had received some questions and comments about my massive luggage that I'm carrying on the bike, and I'm gonna do a full walkthrough of all the stuff I brought on this trip when I get back to Sweden in a couple of months. And I'm gonna go through all the things I had, but stuff I never used and stuff I rarely used, and basically stuff I don't recommend bringing on a trip. However, I can tell you right now that one of my side bags here is full with just camping gear. I have my own tent, my sleeping bag, and everything you need. I even have a little chair that you can sit outside your tent. And the other one is basically full with a kitchen, so I can cook my own food. I have kitchen knives, cutting boards, you name it. I brought it all. And there's also quite a lot of space for food in this one, so this one is pretty much empty. Half of it is empty, so I can bring food in it. And why am I telling you this? Well, if you've been following me for a long time and seen season 1 of Bergfeldt's Bike Life, you will know that when I left Sweden a few months ago, I did a lot of camping on the way down to Morocco. But then I abandoned it because it was a little bit complicated in some countries. Free camping is not really allowed, and some of the campsites I stayed at, they charged 25 euro, and for 35 you can get a decent hotel room. So I would say camping gear is probably the thing I shouldn't have brought on this trip. Anyhow, now that I'm here, almost actually at my destination. I think I'm roughly 3 hours away from my final destination. And even if I've been going for these small country roads up in the mountains, I'm still been going a bit too fast, I guess, because I'm literally almost 2 days ahead of my schedule. So I actually googled here, I stopped and did a little search, and I found a campsite that has good reviews, it has reasonable pricing. So I'm going to go there right now and check it out. If I like it, I'll stay there and put up my tent for 1 or maybe even 2 nights. Let's see how it looks. So that's where I'm heading right now. It's about an hour drive from here. A little bit detour, but on these roads that's fine with me. I'll let you know how it looks when I get there. Okay, now we have one of these signs I don't like again. I don't know what it means, but it doesn't look good. Feels like I'm driving into someone's yard here. There you go. Ended up on a little bit bigger road. We are heading left here. All right. So I guess this is it. Hola, perro. Let's see if there is someone here. At least there are campers here. So, yeah, it turned out to be a great spot for camping actually. It's run by a very nice Belgian couple who are managing this place. And I rented a spot here for actually 2 nights. Can you believe that? So I'm going to put up my tent somewhere here. And then I'm actually staying here. I'm going to enjoy it. They also have a little cafeteria up there where you can get some snacks and a cold beer. I think I'm going to enjoy that. So I'm all good. I think that's it for tonight. Maybe I'll show you some pictures after the tent is up.